YouTube, we are back in today. Luckily and fortunately, I've had Andy to come down, train with me. He's one of my clients. I think he was 3.5 hours away, but he wants to do an in-person check-in, train some push. It's always really nice when my clients can travel down and I can see them in person. Just gives me a better gauge on obviously exactly how they're looking, how they're feeling. Also, we can then program the next 4 weeks worth of training, because a lot of people, what they tend to do in the last 4 weeks is they'll start to increase the volume, starting to do drop sets, intensifiers, and realistically at that point we're trying to just hold on to the muscle mass and not actually overwork ourselves and overwork our central nervous system. So it'll be nice to put him through a session, nice to show him exactly what I want him to do for the next 4 weeks, and then just map out exactly what we're going to do to make sure that we're bang on the money for the show day. So yeah, very excited about this, bud. Let's get going. I used to go down to Wales to check in every week, fucking 5 hours. Yeah, but it's peace of mind as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I was just saying then on camera, it's better for me. Literally like you're doing a mandatory, full natural, and then straight through. Perfect. So we're just going to do 2 sets here. I don't know how many I'll get on this, so I'll just go for as many as I can. If you could just, probably the last few reps just underneath, just a tiny spot please, bro. Go, let's go. 3 strong. 4, come on. 5, 6 strong. 7, still you. 8, come on. Control. And again. And again, come on. Perfect again. And again. Shoulders. 1 more. Yes. Nice. So as you've seen there, what we're doing is we're still taking sets to failure 4 weeks out, but all we're going to do, Andy, is just reduce the overall workload. So again, things that are going to maintain the muscle is going to be the strength. It's not going to be added jump volume. So doing 4 sets on here just doesn't bring anything to us. It just creates more fatigue. So taking sets, staying strong and taking sets all the way to failure over 2 sets rather than trying to do sub-max 4 sets is a lot more beneficial in the last few weeks. The cardio and diet will burn the body fat. The actual training is going to keep the muscle. So as you've seen there, again, same principle, working over 2 rep ranges. So a lot of people, mistakes they make is they think, oh, I'll do higher repetitions when obviously I'm dieting because it's going to tone. I don't know why, but they do think that. But no, what I want to do is obviously train across a 6 to 9 or 10 to 12, and then maybe a 15 to 20, just hitting both rep ranges to failure. Yes, when you're thinking about chest, it starts from in here and then inserts here. So you want to fully lengthen it and then fully shorten it. So when we've got this sort of movement here, we can then bring it onto the inside like this. That's why, for example, flat bench isn't a great exercise for chest, because it literally doesn't shorten the muscle. So if we can bring it from here and fully shorten it across. 1, 2, 3. Do 1. Yeah, sounds good. Just lift on that first one, please, bro. Thank you. And then just stay with us, but I'll watch the game. Rock and roll then. 1, 2, 3, let's fucking go. One more.
Come on.
Well, tell the people why you chalk your hands up on a pushing movement.
Hey?
Why you chalk your hands up on pushing
I
movement.
get real sweaty fucking hands. I'm nervous being on the camera. No, don't shut them. Yeah, just because on this especially, when you're pushing in, my hands will slip, and if it slips with 5 plates aside on, and your shoulder goes, you're fucked. So I'd rather just shut my hands up. 2, 3, yes, yeah. Let's fucking go. How? 1, 2, you. Come on. 2, again. 3, again. 4, again. 5, let's work. 6, let's get fucking 9, come on. 7, 8, let's go. One more, still you. Power. Control. Fight it. So yeah, I was just explaining to Andy, as we transition through this next 4 week phase, we'll probably move the repetitions away from 6 reps and go to like an 8 to 10, because it's just not worth the risk of injury. Right now, the muscle that we've built in the off season is done in the off season, and then obviously we're just looking to maintain the muscle mass that he's got now, and obviously keep the shape. But running the risk of like doing a 6 rep set just to get a PB and you get injured this far out is fucking stupid. So we just moved the sets up to a higher rep ranges. Oh, let's go then. Fuck about with it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fucking easy. One more. He was lying to me and then telling me it's all me.
Last little bit.
Looking for a cheat meal, weren't he? It's all you, babe. It's all you.
Cheat meals don't mean nothing.
Gonna go.
Food is just energy.
Meals. Like, someone I have to say to them, like, you need it, I don't want it, I don't deserve it. I'm like, no, trust me, we need it. Do you know what I mean? Just not even because they've been done well, just because they need to refill up, innit? Yeah. Come on, bud. Nice higher rep set, yeah? Pump it up. Come on, bud. Nice. That's it. Smooth. Stretch and squeeze. Nice. Nice. Come on, baby. Come on. Shows to win, mate. Shows to win. This is what it's about. Come on. This is what it's about. Come on now. That's 4. It's 3rd. Come on. 2nd, let's go. One more. Stay fixed. Fuck. Shoulder press. Downstairs. Annoying that this is upstairs and that's fucking downstairs. Oh yeah. Let's go. 6 1, I think. Nice. So I've got an injury in my shoulder, as fucking every bodybuilder has. So what I tend to do with the pressing motions, I just go a little bit higher repetitions, a little bit less load. Still trying to work to failure, but just working the higher reps, just because if I overload the shoulder, it'll affect every single session, my pull sessions, my push sessions, even my leg sessions with the hack squat. So, and then again my sleep as well. So it has a knock-on effect. If I pick my shoulder up, I can't sleep. I can't train other body parts, which I need more than I do shoulders. So just trying to be smart about it. Sometimes I used to think don't be a pussy and just work through it, but again you've got to train smarter, not always harder. 1, 2, 3. Fucking agony. So you're like, it's not even hard, you're just like, oh, fucking on my shoulder. I feel like your shoulder's ripping off. But, yep, that's yours. Nice. Strong. Strong. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 7, let's go. There's 9. 1 more. Take it. Take that rep. Finish it. Negative. That's it. Just strip it back to like 30 for me, please. Shoulder, I just have to just try and be smart with it because it fucks everything else up. It's like I do need more shoulder, everybody needs more shoulder, but it's not the main thing I need. So it's going to impede my fucking back workout or my leg work. It's just like, it's not worth it. It's just not fucking fun, isn't it?
What do you reckon the cause of it is, Ryan?
Being soft. Wanking. Wanking other boys off. Probably just...
Right, we don't talk about what happened last week.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. However you want to take payment, bro. Yeah, sexual favours, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Yep, let's go. Thank you, mate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bye. 1, 2. Deep burn. Yes. Let's work. Nice. Come on. 3, 4. 1. Come on. 9. 10. Still you. 5 now. 1, 2. Burn. 3, 4. 1 more. Yes. Nice. Early, and then reduce it out. Yeah, so rather than us loading it up into the show and running the risk of spilling, I like to load early, and then obviously we can always add, like we can like reduce, yeah, rather than if it's flat, trying to add more and more and run the risk of spilling. So we'll probably start like 5 days out and like do 3 days worth of loading, 2 like lower maintenance days. Once we've got that fullness, just maintaining that look then, and then obviously we can replicate that on show day. So then realistically you'd have to just do a couple of days low and then we just repeat it. Yeah. But realistically, once you've obviously in back-to-back peak weeks, the only thing is you possibly won't be able to cheat after a show. So because you can't get the water off. You know, the rebound. There'll be a massive rebound, and obviously then you can't get the water off, so you've got to be like, fuck, like we're trying all week to get the water off and come in flat. So now I'd rather just run. The carbs will keep a fullness, and then we just replenish that fullness the start of the week and reduce it again. Pretty easy, really. It's just having. It's harder if the client doesn't stay on track, because obviously everybody does a show and they're like, I want to go out with family and eat. But if it's back-to-back peak weeks, it's a necessary evil. You have to fucking not do it. Fucking hell. Eltren's too emotional now. Eltren's at home crying. Estrogen through the roof. Fucking hell. So it feels like when you're an ACG. When you come off your cycle, your bollocks feel like that.
Really do, Nabs.
Yeah, you do. You think, can I what are these? Don't remember what these were. Just flapping it over a face. Yeah. Just do that bat wing over a face like that. No, don't. Get banned off YouTube. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yes, mate. Work. Strongest foot. Come on, strongest foot. Keep that form. And again, and again. Yes. Hard to keep them stopping swinging it. Yeah. Vince or the key.
But the eyes of Daddy Trent, doesn't matter, just looks cute.
On a pec deck, what a lot of people do, which is a mistake, is as they tire, they'll start to lean forward and bring the front delt and the biceps. So what you want to maintain is this chest always upright and pushing through the chest. If it ever starts to come like this and you're hunched over, just cut the set short because there's no point.
Side choice here, and then I keep trying to turn this way, but I think I need to go another way.
Yeah, so what I do is if I'm in like a, say, side tricep like, say this, and I step, I'll spin to the back, and then use that to pivot right way. Yeah, so hit a back shot.
So I start up front and I come round to that side, and then I sort of get stuck there, so I'm going to have to come back this way.
So yeah, you have to, we'll have a look, but yeah, I'll show you how to transition from that. Anyway, listen, that is to dark side. Nice, mate. Let's go. Perfect. On me. Come on then. Let's work these now. Blow it up. Come on, blow it up. Perfect. Perfect. Come on now. Come on. Again. Yes. Tense, go. Yeah. Try to fully lock it out and fully lock it out. Lock that. Separate right out there. Fully short. Come on. CHU.
Like, from them. MPC.
Oh, MPC, yeah. But they do, Iron Monkey I think do them.
Yeah, they do as well.
Yeah, they started doing them now.
Yeah.
I know they're from yesterday. I've not changed them.
Just inside out.
Let's go. Before your feet, curl your toes. There you go. Nice. So, as if I've got like a string here, and pull that. There you go. And then grip the floor hard with these toes, bring them up. And then what you're going to do is think about it, keep your heels together, and squeeze it. Yeah, you don't put them anywhere, you grip the floor through, and then squeeze it. Yeah. Glutes. There you go. There you go. Glutes on. Short term. Back. That's it. Quarter turn to front. Front double. Nice. hamstrings. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. Side try. Yes, go out, on. There. Step. Nice shot, nice.